Uh, I uh, I don't know what to think. I mean, I'm shocked that it all happened. I never thought that Chris would be capable of doing anything to that degree. But I also understand that Chris, you know, I know that his family, you know, uh, had some, he had some marital problems, and you know, he just, he just snapped. I don't know what made him snap. I know as a fact, and this isn't to put down Nancy, but I know as a fact, Chris was very concerned about his wife and kids when he was on the road. I think that Nancy started to take some prescription drugs, and Chris got a little bit nervous about the kids, being taken care of. That might have added to it. I also heard that Chris might, I heard that there was Nancy filed for divorce a little bit earlier, and you never know what really set Chris off. But you also have to understand that Chris, let's not blame it on the concussions. Let's not blame it on steroids. Let's not blame it on marital problems. Let's just say that Chris was a lonely kid that was crushed when his best friend died. And when his best friend died, he was never the same again. And, I don't know what set Chris off, but I do believe that Eddie Guerrero meant more to him than anybody else that Chris knew on this planet. And I think it's because of Eddie's faith in God, because of Eddie's presence. Eddie was not just a good friend, he was a brother. If you were on Eddie's good side and you were close to Eddie, he would literally pray for you every night, and he would read the Bible and study the Bible and tell you verses and try to help you cope with your own problems. He actually helped me save my own marriage. So I just think that Chris, I don't really have any, true comment to why he did it. I just know that Chris at that point was a lost soul. And you cannot blame WWE. You can't blame WWE for Eddie's death. You can't blame WWE for Chris's death. We all have options. And when I was ready to crack, I knew it was my time to go. If the schedule is that demanding and you cannot do it anymore, then you speak up. And if they decide they can use you part-time, great. If they decide that they want to use you full-time, you have a choice. Do you want to stay or do you want to quit? I chose to quit, and Vince gave me that. He let me make that choice. I respect Vince